Dick, the numbers are up this year.
Yeah, we're absolutely delighted. Yesterday we had 17,400 people. A tough enough day, I wasn't sure it would be as good because, that many tickets were not in circulation as previous year, but the people came. Whether they came to see Cato Star or whether they came to enjoy Punchestown, I'm not sure, but they came. We were up about 500 on the year before. Tote was up, betting was up, which is very unusual. And sure, we're all guns blazing now and try to keep going. We're nearly halfway there.
And a lot of familiar faces here, but also making an appearance was Isterbrack and War of Attrition, who's on his way to retirement.
Oh yes, Isterbrack, Irish people, we love the good horses. We treat them like film stars. And when he marched around the track yesterday in the parade ring, he was bouncing. And there was a beautiful portrait of him, a life-size portrait, unveiled here by J.P. McManus, Charlie Swan and Aidan O'Brien prior to racing. And that was lovely, and he walked through the portrait just in front of it, and the press really had a heyday. And then we had War of Attrition, of course. Who will ever forget War of Attrition? A real Gold Cup specialist. Didn't win last year, but got a huge reception, and he came back this year and paraded as well.
Now, the weather forecast, rain we were expecting that didn't arrive yesterday. How's the course out there today?
Well, I'll tell you, the course, Richie Galway and my lads on the track, Sean Ryan and Jim, who does the watering, we're under pressure all the week. We've hadn't rained for 6 weeks, and it's hard to keep 450 acres, particularly 3 courses, a chase course, a hurl course and the cross country, but they've managed it. We put out over 3.5 million gallons of water. So we got up, our lads are up this morning at 3:30, saw the rain hadn't come in any significant amount, and we watered again this morning. The hurl track particularly, chase track was okay. We will do the same tonight and make a decision again in the middle of the night when everybody else is sleeping to either water again or leave be.
Now, it's a great tribute when you hear people saying that this is Ireland's answer to Cheltenham, but it goes all the way back to 1861.
Yeah, this is Punchestown, this ain't Cheltenham. Yes. And we have a tradition of our own here, and we won't try to ape anybody else. We'll just try to be what we are. We pride ourselves here in being friendly, in knowing our customers, in welcoming the people that come. I mean, we've 12,000 corporates this week. And that's a fair indication, I think, of the popularity, particularly of our caterers, Dobbins, who have done a master job. And I'm being complimented all morning on the fare and on the food, because people, when they come racing, they like to enjoy the day, and part of that is the corporate. Yes. At top of that, people through the gate. Of course, the tradition is huge. Going back to 1860, and sometime before it, when they raced the cross-country courses here, and those beautiful paintings of days of yore, and certainly Punchestown is a marvellous tradition. It's known throughout the racing world.
Yeah, they tell me that in 1868 just 1 man attended. So this is a place that's steeped in history, and I'm sure you've heard many stories told down the years.
Yeah, but the biggest attendance here was, say, when the Prince of Wales came here. Now, as a Kerryman, I wouldn't know a lot about the Prince of Wales, but one of the first jobs I did when I came here, I was taking away a gate down that looked to me to be a kind of rubble. And, it was the gate that the Prince came through, so it was sacrilegious. I was nearly excommunicated, so we had to put the gate back again, and it's still there. That was the biggest crowd, they said, that was ever recorded here. And, people, you cycle here from all over Ireland, and what we wanted to do was give Punchestown back to the people, not make it someplace that's too elite, that the ordinary person feels a little uncomfortable. Not at all. This is their track, and that's what we've tried to do with all our sales this year. And I hope, if things hold weather-wise, that we might have a great figure at the end of the week.
Do you fancy anything in the big race today?
Would you believe this? I hardly know what's running. Because when you're involved on the minute-by-minute, day-to-day, I missed the greatest race yesterday in where the the short head separated the two horses in the bumper. But Quevedo runs today, and she's a marvellous mare. Willie Mullins, she won it last year, she won in Cheltenham, and I'd say she'll win here again. But beyond that, I couldn't go, and I'm the worst tipster anyway of all time.
Yeah. Well, can I congratulate you and your staff on the fantastic organisation that you have here, the way everything is so well run, because I've heard compliments flying from bookmakers, from punters, from everybody involved, and well done again.
Bookmakers must be complimenting everybody because they're winning a bloody fortune. But I would say about my staff are absolutely second to none. And when I came here first 8 years ago for a few months, supposedly I was driving them. Now they are driving me, so that's the ultimate.
Well done, Dick.
Thank you very much.